Good afternoon and welcome to Poole Harbour and this introduction and video walkthrough of Pegasus, an Elan 37. Just a little bit of externals and a bit about the boat first of all. She's a 2005. I would say that she is not just a cruiser but a cruiser racer, and certainly she was bought by the current owner to do cruising racing and to do some racing. He hasn't managed to do so because he's only owned her since March. More about that in a minute, about why he's selling her, but he's only owned her since March, doesn't really want to sell her, but he is forced to do so because the yacht club where he is stationed, where she is berthed, has given him the opportunity, a once in a lifetime opportunity, of a larger berth, and understandably he is going for the larger berth and therefore a larger boat, but loved her since March, and really it would have been ideal for him to hold on to her. That's the reason for the sale. So you can see with regards to the sales, you can see in the picture that pictures that accompany this, he's got brand new carbon race sails, full suite of sails as well, with regards to a Genoa. He's got a couple of Genoas. He's even got a spinnaker, and look at that, the spinnaker pole is fixed vertically with in line with the mast, so, and very easy to get down as well. So full suite of sails, serious sailing boat this. The owner tells me in 5-6 knots of wind she'll cruise at 5 or 6 knots, obviously not beating, but 5 or 6 knots he'll get out of her with a 5 knot wind. So she's a really well tuned cruiser stroke racer. Let's go on board then, and we'll have a look round the boat in more detail. But before we do, I'll just point you out to the new spray hood that he's just added, and of course covering those lovely carbon sails is a carbon mainsail. So starting aft the boat, we've got this rather lovely arrangement whereby the bathing platform is an open access bathing platform, but there is actually, you can see these two lugs here either side, those two lugs there and round here. You have the option of putting a bench seat on those lugs, so it doesn't have to be an open aft transom like it is at the moment, easy to access. You've got a nice seat then for this lovely centre wheel. So we've got 4 winches on this boat, and 2 halyard winches and 2 Genoa winches, and you can see nicely that the main sheets are well out of the floor of the cockpit, so nicely thought out there. We'll just go forward now. I'll take you forward the boat before we go down below. You'll see these particular pulleys here are the Harken Golds, which are almost the price of gold because they are proper serious racing ones. Coming forward, we've got the high grade stainless steel rigging, the Dyneem. We also have, you can see that's the spinnaker pole again I mentioned, attached vertically. We have also forward here, we have a brand new low Franz windlass, and there's the anchor and the anchor chain. We have a rod forestay, so you can see this is a serious racer. And then the Genoa cars running along the side of the boat here. Everything, although she's a racing-y orientated type of boat, type of cruiser, everything, all of the all of the controls come back here to the cockpit. So very simple to sail as well. So let's go down below and see what we have down below. Nice shallow angle steps, and I'll point out some nice serious sailing additions that she's got, or standard things on this Elan. First of all, the galley. He's got a brand new oven, 2-burner oven and grill, an Eno one, very good quality. Over here we have, hurrah, the separate nav seat and table, so a proper chart table there with the boat. All of the coach roof windows are openable, which means a fantastic airy, fresh breeze can be had if required. Here's the saloon in a nice cream, practical, washable fabric. So everything's practical and washable. Nice fiddles on both storage on both sides of the hull in the saloon, and there is storage behind all of these cushions. Coming through to the owner's cabin, nice V owner's cabin here, with there's an infill to complete the V here, but storage down below, and nice and airy here with lots of hanging locker space as well. So here is the head, and what a very useful head it is. We've got the shower mixer tap there, and then coming round inside the head, lots of storage with fiddles as well, but we've got the wet room here and hanging, so you can see he's got ample space for putting wet and damp materials and clothing. And because we have a Webasto or Eberspacher heater to the whole of the boat, there's an Eberspacher outlet here in this head, which means that you can get your clothes very dry. So here we are now, just approaching the 2 aft cabins. So it's a 3 cabin layout, obviously one forward double cabin and then 2 aft cabins. A couple of things to show you. First of all though, let's just show you the engine, which is beautifully kept and tidy, as you would expect of an engineer who owns her. Right, so we'll put that away and let's go into the aft port cabin. As you can see, plenty of storage space in this cabin, and a nice size double cabin there with a nice porthole there as well, adding extra light. Coming out then, just one thing to point out, you can see this is a proper sailing boat, because you've got full size handrails, both sides, going all the way up the companionway. And finally, the starboard cabin. One nice facility here, which is rather clever, is that this bulkhead here and the one on the other side does connect and can make one very, very large king-size bed, if that's what you wish to do with it. But you can see plenty of storage as well in this double cabin. That just about wraps up this video tour of Pegasus. Just to say, she is down here in Poole, available to view at any time of the week or weekend. Just call me. My number is in the details, but I'll tell it to you anyway. 07787 50 60 90. 07787 50 60 90. Call me at any time and I will be happy to give you a viewing of this lovely boat. Thank you very much indeed. Bye bye.